some people and give them a fucking stick. I just think you can express yourself however you feel. He's got it. Go ahead. Come on, guys, let's do this. Don't get it in the head. Oh, there we go.
This moment from a Guns N' Roses show is gaining fresh traction because of the actions from Donald Trump's administration. In a post by partisan_12 on Twitter, the video displays a giant Trump piñata being displayed for all in the crowd to see. Some audience members were given the opportunity to come up on stage and take a few swings, while security and stage crew lined them up for their chance. With sticks in their hands, the music lovers took swing after swing after swing after swing. One by one, they pummel the piñata with its arms and legs falling off. Slash, a.k.a. Saul Hudson, would look on with a drink in hand and a smile on his face at what he got to take in from the stage. The irony, it was in Mexico City. So there is good reason for this hatred, of course.
When Mexico sends its people, they're not sending their best. They're not sending you. They're not sending you. They're sending people that have lots of problems, and they're bringing those problems with us. They're bringing drugs, they're bringing crime, they're rapists, and some, I assume, are good people. We're going to build the wall. We have no choice. We have no choice. Build that wall. 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 So, we're going to build it. Who's going to pay for the wall? 100%. By the way, 100%.
Donald Trump has announced that he will impose across-the-board 25% tariffs on steel and aluminium going into the United States. The US president said the tax on imports would apply to all nations' products, including Mexico and Canada, which is the United States' main supplier of aluminum. He had previously threatened 25% tariffs on Mexico and Canada, but delayed them for 30 days last week. China's tariffs, announced in response to Mr. Trump's trade war, come into force today.
It's not just his policies.
An American flag, you know, just in case you guys were scared for a second, you know? A lot of brown people here tonight, you know?
We cut off reservations.
I don't know what you said, but you too, guy, you too. I think you said Black Power, is that what you said? You're saying MAGA. Oh, are you said it with the thickest Mexican accent ever heard, though. It's so confusing. El MAGA, El MAGA. Oh, yeah, dude, I'm glad you made it over the wall. But,
No.
holy dude. Only in Fremont, you got Mexican Trump supporters. I love that. Respect, man. Live your life. I don't care. I'm voting for Kanye. It doesn't matter.
It's his effect on people.
Man, JD Vance must be a Bengals fan. That has to be hard.
What NFL team do you hate the most?
Oh, Vikings. Easily.
Dallas Cowboys.
Oh yeah, you know what?
Not even close.
Cowboys are so easy to hate.
It's not even close.
Why is every Cowboys fan like a 5'6" Mexican with long jean shorts?
No, that's
It's the base of support in media. Now, with Guns N' Roses. The Express Tribune reports that video was actually from 2016, but it is still, sadly, very relevant. Axl Rose, the frontman, would pause their performance to have the Trump Piñata come down from the rafters onto the stage. That's when Rose let fans come up on stage and, quote, express yourselves however you feel. Well, they certainly did. Writes the Tribune once more, the crowd's energy during the moment was unmistakably political. Many fans cheered and chanted as the Trump Piñata lost limbs and was ultimately destroyed in a matter of seconds. Afterward, the remains and any merch hidden inside were tossed back into the audience before the concert continued with the band's set. Back in Mexico City,
Que caiga Donald Trump, va a caer, va a caer, va a caer. Así caerá el imperio de Donald Trump.
a second piñata took a beating. What I came across was something that is not entirely surprising. Axl Rose does have a bit of a controversial past with language that he has used, which obviously goes without saying we despise. But it is pretty interesting that he would call out Trump at the time in a tweet when he nominated Jefferson Beauregard Sessions as Attorney General. Yeah, remember that? And then remember how, because he didn't go along with Trumpism, the Confederate SOB that he is, that Trump tanked his entire political career. And when he ran for the Senate in Alabama against Tommy Tuberville, he got trounced. It goes to show you how popular Trump was at the time, the Trump effect in general, and how all it took was a stooge like Tommy Tuberville licking that man's boot to ascend to power, and now he's probably going to win the governorship of a state that he really never lived in. He lived in for a small period of time in his life when he was a football coach. That's about it. So, am I surprised that a band like Guns N' Roses, who have always been pretty political, are doing stuff like this and have spoken out throughout the years? No, that is the least surprising thing I've seen. And in a clip tomorrow, we're going to show you how rapper YG did a very, very similar thing. If you can and are willing, please become a paid member here at TYT Sports. And or go to tyt.com/join. In addition, you can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Appreciate it. Have a great day.